Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 143 of the American Reveille Podcast, and we're not talking about George Soros on this episode. No, we're talking about a new supervillain rising from the ashes of global dismay. Yes, Steve Jobs' widow, of all people, Laurene Powell Jobs, shrouded in a cloak of liberal secrecy, controlling major companies, controlling major media, controlling major decisions that affect the little people's lives on a daily basis. Oh yes, the evil emperor George Soros is preparing to step aside for the newest villain on the block. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Laurene Jobs. No hope. There was one man. His name was James Lane. Listen to me. We gotta find Laurene Jobs, and we gotta take her out now. In the city, sometimes you must fight for your life. But in the world, the global elites run the show. We have to get down. We must get out of here. They're coming to take our crypto. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm literally just BSing. I'm pulling garbage right out of my rectum, and it's spewing from my mouth because I'm trying to be funny, and it's just not funny. So we're going to go straight into the intro and say, screw it, 143. That's the episode number of the American Reveille Podcast, the one we're on right now, the one where I reveal to you that George Soros is on the decline, and there's a new big dog of evil on the global block. That new big dog of evil, well, a female dog, so you might call her a bitch. So the new bitch of evil, that's right, the new Soros, Marlowe Media Expose reveals the immense secret power of tech heiress Laurene Powell Jobs. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Laurene Powell Jobs is gaining power, notoriety, and influence around the world. And oh, something wicked this way comes, ladies and gentlemen. Something wicked this way comes, because although George Soros's face, the pruned up and evil, twisted, crooked face that it is, brings instant stomach and abdominal pain, instant involuntary diarrhea to the average man or woman, this woman is pure evil. And by the way, folks, if you're suffering from abdominal pain and chronic diarrhea and all kinds of horrible things because of looking at people like George Soros, you guys should really, really try out this cleanse that I use. It's awesome, guys. It is so awesome. You got to go to getthetea.com. That's GETTHETEA.com and get yourself what's called Life Change Tea. I drink 2 big glasses of this stuff every day, and it gently cleans out my lower intestine, anything that's going on, like a sweet, gentle old chimney sweeper. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim charoo. My rectum is free of toxins and poo. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even going to laugh at what I just sang right off the top of my head. Getthetea.com, GETTHEATEA.com. Get you some Life Change Tea. Use promo code James. It gets you free shipping and handling. No shit. No pun intended. No shit. This stuff is the bomb. It really is. It works fantastic. No stomach cramps, no stomach pain, normal cleanses, screw you up. You have nuclear explosive diarrhea, death in the bathroom. You can't go to work. Your freaking butthole's raw. That's not going to happen with this. This is going to just help you become regular, and during your regular movements, it's going to take care of the clean out. All right, guys? It's going to take care of it gently. That's the key word, gently. So use promo code James at getthetea.com to get yourself some free shipping and handling on the amazing USA-made product Life Change Tea. All right, they have to import these amazing herbs and spices and all these. They're just this cleansing blend. They have to import it from all over the world, but they inspect it, they stare at it, they go under the microscope here in the USA, and they make sure the highest quality products are put together and shipped to you. So guys, get the tea.com. It really is worth your time and money. I've got people that have been trying it for months now, and they are sending me emails. I'm getting comments on the videos. People love it. Get the tea.com, promo code James, free shipping and handling. Stick around as always after this video for an extra minute or two. I put a little ad together. It'll tell you exactly why you should get the tea.com. Folks. 5-star rating, please. May I beg you? Can I please ask you, if you're on Apple Podcasts, just take 2 seconds and give me the 5-star rating. It really helps, guys. We need more ratings so we can get shown to more people. All right. We need to hit the street a lot more too. We need to share a lot more. We got to talk about this a lot more. I need your help, guys. The censorship wall is real. It is heavy, and I am only one person. So please, please, please give a hand. And speaking of that, if you would like, go to the support us tab right below in the description section, the donations tab. If you would like to help a blue collar grassroots company starting from the bottom, doing its best to survive in these hard times, we just got freaking sideswiped. And a lot of our funding just disappeared. So please, please, please help us out. Anything counts, even cryptocurrency counts. Go down below to the description section and please help us out. All right. You got a little extra. You'd like to find a good cause. You want to see the narrative of the left get destroyed. You want to see us blow socialism out of the water, affect education change, do all of these things we're trying to do. We can't do it for free. There's no money to put in the gas tank of this company. So we need your help, guys. Go into the description section below if you can. If you can't, please just share the hell out of this. Share it with everybody you know. Everybody you know and everybody you don't know. That is how you can help the American Reveille. All right, guys? We want to keep bringing you this great content. Most of the content we bring you is the stuff in the middle that the big guys don't care to look at but are important, all right? We tie it together. We bring you high quality, entertaining, and empowering stories. We bring it right to you, and most of you love it. We get some trolls. Some people don't love it. Some people like to threaten my life on a weekly basis. You know who you are. But it's okay. It's flattering. It's flattering. Any heat is good heat, ladies and gentlemen. So please, if you can, give a hand. If not, share. Follow, subscribe, share American_Reveille on all social media and all video platforms. It's easy as hell to find me. So do a little bit of work for me. Meet me halfway. Meet me halfway, guys. Find me, share me, and let's take over the world. The new SOROS, speaking of taking over the world, the new SOROS. Marlowe Media expose reveals immense secret power of tech heiress Laurene Powell Jobs. That's on Breitbart. Alexander Marlowe. All right, guys, let's read. Laurene Powell Jobs, whom Vox describes as one of the world's most important philanthropists, must be nice to be rich and boring, is the widow of Apple founder and billionaire computer guru Steve Jobs. She's become a secret superpower behind a vast network of left-wing media left-wing media outlets, organizations, and politicians. Forbes lists Jobs as one of the 10 richest women on Earth, with a net worth of around $16 billion, mostly from her family stakes in two of the world's biggest companies, Apple and Disney. I investigated Jobs' growing influence in my book, Breaking the News, exposing the establishment media's hidden deals and secret corruptions, which exposes the hidden connections between the establishment media and the activist left. Look, if I'm going to read the article, I might as well plug his book, right? If there's a well-known persona comparable to Laurene Powell Jobs, it's Hungarian billionaire George Soros. Soros is branded a philanthropist, but he also functions as a one-man piggy bank for the globalist far left. Much like Soros's Open Society Foundations, the main vehicles for Jobs' influence is Emerson Collective, the philanthropic outfit she founded and leads. The Emerson Collective, by the way, isn't philanthropic and philanthropy and philanthropist? It's such a mysterious, those are like people and cause watchers. That's your job. You watch things and influence them. They just give it, it's evil what they do. And then they just give it a nice name like, oh, they're philanthropists. They invest in art and shit like that. They're just hippies. Fuck them. No. They screw with internet. They cause wars. People like this cause wars, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple. They said, that's a a pretty murky description. They're talking about the hybrid philanthropic investing limited liability company that is Emerson Collective. That's a pretty murky description, which appears to allow them to engage in business and charity without ever being terribly explicit about which is which. And that's what I just said. You don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm not sure which of the two categories it falls under, but EC also happens to own The Atlantic. How convenient. Inside Philanthropy named Jobs 2019's least transparent mega giver. All right, so they just give a bunch of money and they don't say crap. They're like a sneaky ghost behind the scenes. Spooky ghost, spooky money ghost, rich ghost. EC functions as a private business owned by Jobs' personal trust. This shields it from IRS disclosure rules and allows it to more freely engage in political activity. It's sly, it's devious, but considering how many media outlets are aligned with Jobs, either financially or ideologically, it's no surprise that little reporting has been done on the connections. After all, if you're in the media, she might be your boss one day. Maybe she already is. Isn't it funny? All the rules for thee, but not for me. How far it goes up the ladder. How far it goes up the chain of command. It's amazing. They love to try to trick us that it has to do with race. But it really has to do with money. And it really has to do with a small percentage of people that are rich. Not all the rich people. Most rich people are fine. They're not involved in any of this. But there are powerful rich people that control a lot of things. And they cannot let us peasants get ahead by one bit. That is their job, to fuck the little people. And that is what they are here to do. That is what they are all here to do. That's what they continue to do, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlantic published what is perhaps the single fakest fake news story of the 2020 election. On September 3rd, 2020, editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg posted an article with the bombshell headline, "Trump, Americans who died in war are losers and suckers." The piece alleged that Donald Trump, while in France to commemorate American Marines who died in World War II, denigrated American soldiers who died in combat. You remember when that happened? When they lied and said that he talked crap about the soldiers while he was in France, and the real truth was he couldn't go because of the wind? That's why they couldn't take off and fly? I remember that. I remember that clear as day. We can't forget all of the hate that they put on us. We can't lose our resolve to keep pushing back against the left and what they did to our president. Though the content of the article relied only on anonymous sources, was never proven and was refuted by myriad on-record sources, including several Trump haters. It had undeniable power in the news cycle. The timing was impeccable, so good, in fact. It raised suspicions that the Atlantic had coordinated with the Biden campaign. The piece ran on a Thursday evening and the following morning, a left-wing group called Vote Vets already had cut an anti-Trump ad around it, which aired on MSNBC's Morning Joe. It's crazy. Though The Atlantic may be the crown jewel in Jobs' media empire, it's hardly alone. Jobs is also an investor in Axios, a prestige DC news outlet with an HBO television show. She also funds Mother Jones and ProPublica, both of which are part of the activist left, but also does substantial reporting. The Emerson Collective has also partnered with Now This, a hyper-partisan left-wing viral news video operation targeted at manipulating millennials. I was just going to say millennials because that's all it says in here, but I had a Freudian slip and literally said manipulating instead of millennials because that's exactly what that is, a hyper-partisan left-wing viral news organization, all right, targeted at millennials, which means it's manipulating them. That's what it's there for. That's how this works. Jobs has also funded Acronym, a Democrat technology venture which pumped $25 million into Courier Newsroom, which claims to fund independent local newsrooms across the country. Really? I haven't gotten any money from Acronym or Courier Newsroom. So, yeah, there are no independent funds coming to this independent entertainment and newsroom. In reality, Courier is much more partisan. See, Bloomberg's Joshua Green described Courier as the left's plan to slip vote-swaying news into Facebook feeds under the guise of hyper-targeted hometown news. Left-of-center media watchdog NewsGuard was even more cynical. Courier and Acronym are exploiting the widespread loss of local journalism to create and disseminate something we really don't need: hyper-partisan propaganda. They're right. The decline of print and independent media has created an opportunity for moneyed partisans to launder their political activism through established media brands. Courier seemingly shows how far the exploitation has gone. In addition to backing major media brands, Emerson Collective actively supports the Democrat Party. It's ridiculous how they can pretend to be bipartisan and do all of this shady shit. For example, in 2016, EC gave $2.5 million to DNC Super PAC Priorities Action USA. But Jobs is more than just a major Democrat donor. Obama's Education Secretary, Arne Duncan, and General Services Administrator Dan Tangerlini are part of EC. Jobs is said to have a tight personal relationship with Kamala Harris, who was a California senator before becoming vice president. Naturally, The Atlantic has lavished praise on Harris, barely stopping short of endorsing her during the 2019-2020 Democrat primaries. Isn't it nice how these rich people are exonerated for any and all of their sins? She literally screwed her way into some sort of authority in San Francisco and then basically effed her way to the top. That's great. That's nice. With her laugh. I can't even imagine who would go near this woman with a 10-foot pole. I can't even imagine. In fact, I'm starting to, and I might throw up. So let's keep reading. Laurene Powell Jobs went to the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania and Stanford. She worked for Merrill Lynch and Goldman Sachs. She married well and inherited a lot of money, and her wealth is tied up in some of the world's biggest companies. She is the establishment. She is, ladies and gentlemen. Her most prestigious publication, The Atlantic, was founded by Emerson Collective namesake Ralph Waldo Emerson. It had the founding motto of no party or clique. That sentiment is laughable today under Jobs' leadership. It's one of the corporate Democrat establishment's favorite weapons. The Emerson Collective office features a mural inspired by Malcolm X's famed Ballad or the Bullet speech. The speech, largely about civil rights and black nationalism, is highly critical of the Democrat Party and powerful whites. What would these men think of a plutocrat tech heiress appropriating their names and legacies as part of a tenebrous political power play? No one knows, and Laurene Powell Jobs certainly doesn't care. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new enemy on the block. We have somebody to watch, somebody who is going to be affecting this world for negative change, and that is Miss Jobs, the widow of Steve Jobs, now somebody with one of the most powerful left-wing influences in the entire world, and she is coming after your children, at least her companies are. Folks, these are problems. What we're going through now is not going to be over tomorrow or the next day. Even when Trump or DeSantis, whoever gets elected in 2024, all right, even when we get back the Republican Congress and even when we sway back the Senate, this is going to take years to defeat. This is going to be a long Cold War against socialism. All right, this is going to be a long Cold War against these global elites. And we are going to have to keep pushing back. So expect new bad guys to rise up and old bad guys to slip away. Expect new heroes on our side. Expect new leaders on our side. Expect old ones to fall away. And expect the battle to rage on for the next few years. Folks, this has been episode 143 of the American Reveille Podcast. Please, if you can, donate below. All right, look in the description section. There is a link. We really, really need your help. We got throttled last week, guys. Please do me a favor. Go and join us on social media, your favorite social media, any one of them. American_Reveille is where to find me. Guys, same on the video sites, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, wherever. American_Reveille. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, 5-star podcast, please, 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 please give us that 5-star rating. It helps move us up the rankings so we can reach more patriots like yourself. We are a grassroots, blue-collar, from-scratch company. No big-name funding, no big-name sponsors. We need your help. All right, so please share, please follow, please subscribe, please hit the notification bell. It cannot be done. We cannot spread across this country like a wildfire without your help. We need to keep waking up the patriots. That involves all of us working together. So please, please, please subscribe, share, donate if you can, but most importantly, talk about the American Reveille. All right, guys? And if you really need to poop, do me a favor, stick around for a minute or two after this episode and check out a word from our sponsor, Life Change Tea. It really is amazing. It really has helped my gut problems. It really has done the job it said it was supposed to do. I vouch for it. All right. It's done here in the USA, and you can get it directly at getthetea.com. That's promo code James for free shipping and handling, guys. So stick around for that, folks. Again, this has been episode 143. I really, really appreciate you taking the time with me today, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, and I want to tell you about Life Change Tea. That's right, Life Change Tea. I have a pack of it right here. Listen, as many of you know, I've been working really, really hard to get back in shape, okay? I was thinking lately, right? And you should probably be thinking about it too, with how crazy everything is, with how unstable the government seems, with all of these socialists, all of this leftist insanity. You would just call insanity. Who knows when the hell I'm going to have to run, or when I'm going to have to, I don't know, save my family from something. I don't know. So I was getting fatter and fatter and fatter, feeling crappier and crappier and crappier. My diet was junk. I started by cleaning up the diet. I've been working out more and more, but I was still bloated. I was still gassy. I was still feeling crappy. And I finally decided to pull out an old trick in the book. All right. Something that I used for weight loss in the past. And I was thinking about a cleanse, right? Maybe take something that would help me evacuate my bowels a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you know, what I found was something different. I found Life Change Tea. All right, www.getthetea.com. I found this Life Change Tea, and instead of a 7-day or a 14-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse, what they were offering was a daily tea, like a daily delicious iced tea, not some kind of weird hot tea or some kind of nasty tasting thing. No, this was a health supplement. All right, I started reading about it, and they were talking about all these herbs, these ancient herbs, right? Look at this: organic blessed thistle herb, malva leaf, organic marshmallow leaf. I didn't even know what the heck a marshmallow leaf was. Apparently it's for anti-inflammatory and antioxidants and stuff. I looked some of this stuff up. It's crazy. Milk thistle extract that cleans your liver and kidneys. I mean, there's all these different things in here, but I was happy. I was attracted to it because it was all natural. It was put together in the US, right? Obviously, they've got to get spices from these very special places. Not spices, but you know, these special herbs. They got to get them from special places around the world, but it's all done here. It's packaged, put together, and blended accordingly right here in the USA. All right. And I tried it, and it was delicious. Look at this. I'm old school. I fill a jug. You see this big jug right here? And for those listening over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that, I'm holding this big gallon jug that used to be full of water. See those tea bags floating in the bottom there? This was full, guys. But I've been drinking it every day, twice a day, 8 ounces. Take a listen. Pour it in the glass. Oh yeah, that's not a sound effect. That's real. Look at this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And mabuhay to all my Filipino friends out there. I have the mint flavor. It's actually really good. I really like it. It's yummy. Look, this stuff's good. I can take that right now. I'm going to do 2 hours of podcast recording after this. It's not like me drinking that's going to send me running to the back. It's gentle. It's good stuff, all right? So it's got all these herbs. They cleanse you out. They make you regular again. They clean the toxins out of your system. They help you clean the extra waste that's been stored up in the colon, the stuff that's not healthy for you, not good for you. It keeps the bloat down. I don't feel so swollen. You know how you feel like swollen sometimes? Your fingers hurt? Yeah, you don't feel like that. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. So it's good stuff, guys. Listen, you have to go to getthetea.com. GETTHETEA.com. www.getthetea.com. www.getthetea.com. Promo code James, folks. Promo code James. That'll get you free shipping and handling. It's not expensive. It's good stuff, all right? It helps maintain your health. It cleanses your body from all kinds of toxins, all kinds of things that can cause colds and flus and different things like that. It keeps the bugs out real good. It helps your digestion, all right? Just like I've been saying, my bloats, I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better. And just in this journey that I'm taking to get back in shape, I really feel like it's helping me immensely. It really is. I really think so. So try it out, guys. Life Change Tea. You just saw me drink a bunch of it. You just saw my almost empty jug. That's, by the way, like the third jug. All right. That's not the first jug. Not the first jug at all. Trust me. It's good stuff, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to thank me. All right. www.getthetea.com. www.getthetea.com. Get your Life Change Tea. Use the promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thanks, guys.